Now, Scott also asked, how about the thermogenic effect of the carbohydrate? That's been on the literature. It's pretty documented that if you're in a low carbohydrate diet and you decide to eat starches or carbohydrates, yes, your body temperature will go up. I think it's a way to burn calories. The body says, oh my God, I was missing this. I'm going to start using energy. That's what we recommend having carbohydrates, I would say, so often. And I'm going to use the word so often because it depends on sex, depends on age, depends on activity levels, it depends on goals. It can be every 4th day, it can be every 5th day, it can be every 7th day, it can be every 14 days, depending on what we're actually looking for. So be aware that we have to do that depending on the goals or necessities of the client or the patient. Now I want to throw one more thing right here. I'm going to erase my board here. Okay. I have written many times the ways that you can actually work with your clients, and I want you to learn it today. And again, this is easy. I'm going to draw it pretty big now. We can. I used to draw it very small. I'm adding a few things here. Every diet is based on 3 things basically: time restriction, calorie restriction, or macronutrient restriction. Those are the only 3 things you can change. Now that diet, you can add supplements to make up for things that you're missing. For example, if you're in a carbohydrate restricted diet or a fat diet, or a restricted fat diet, then you might want to use alpha omega. Got it? If you're time restricting and you want to do calorie restricting, you might want to use fat reduced because that will help you burn calories, especially the one in the morning. Now, if you are kind of stressed and you're not sleeping well, then you want to use the fat reduced PM version because it helps you burn calories, but it helps you also sleep better. Now, I added faith here. The reason I added faith is because I noticed that when people are with no direction, some faith makes a huge, huge difference. Exercise makes a huge difference. Adding supplements to your deficiencies, for example, vitamin D on this state that we are right now with the COVID virus, is an absolute supplement. So be aware of these little things that make a difference. Now, when you're using carbohydrate restriction, and this is calorie restriction here, this is macronutrient restriction. So I'm going to use carbohydrate restriction because it's a macronutrient. Then I might not need time restriction, and I might not need calorie restriction. But if I want to lose weight faster, maybe I say, okay, I'm going to carbohydrate restrict myself and I'm going to time restrict it at the same time. Or you can use all of them at the same time. It's an easy way to start learning on what you're doing. Now, this will be depend on many things on this triangle. For example, age, goals, okay? And I can go on and on. Some people, economics, religion, social stress, location, race. All these things are going to influence my decision of what we're going to do. I hope that helps you today, guys. Follow infinitefitness.com. See you guys.